Good morning. I'm Mike Behrens, IC for Northern Rockies Team 3. Maybe a little bit brief discussion on the incident command system. When you get a complex incident management team or a Type 3 team, you're going to have a basic set of functions that make up the team. You have the incident commander that is overall responsible for everything that goes on the fire. That's the individual that gets a delegation of authority to manage the fire and all the resources associated with that. And working for that incident commander, you're going to have four primary sections that manage all the needs of a fire, from beginning with the operations section. The operations sections, that's your firefighters that are doing the active firefighting and and coming up with plans for suppressing the wildfire. You have the logistics section, and you have a logistics section chief, and they're taking care of anything that is needed to support that firefighter being successful, whether that's places for them to to camp or sleep or eat, or supplies that they need out on the fire. You have a plan section, and in that plan section, they're the folks that kind of organize the communications throughout the team to make sure that everybody understands, from the incident commander all the way down to the firefighter on the ground, what is expected of them each day. The plans function, and the plans chiefs has oversight of making sure that we have a daily incident action plan that details what everybody's doing each day and what the plan of attack is for that day, but as well as also responsible for strategic planning and looking out beyond the next day, looking 3 to 5 days or a week out, in some cases a month out, what's going to happen on that fire. And you have the finance section, and the finance section really looks at making sure everything from firefighter time and making sure they're getting paid, making sure that we're abiding by contract rules and getting contract employees paid. They're also the individuals that work with our logistics section to make sure that landowners get paid when we utilize their land for, say, a staging area to host resources, or for, say, a fire camp. In addition to that, we have 4 additional functions that are just as critical. Another function is safety, and safety is intertwined with anything that we've got going. It's everything from looking at the risk we're asking responders to do, play a critical role when we look at what kind of strategies and tactics we're utilizing to see if, hey, are we really going to get the bang for our buck that we want out of it? We're asking these firefighters to hike up into these remote areas or fly in aircraft over mountainous terrain. The safety program and the safety officer that leads that really looks at and works with operations. This is an acceptable risk for them to take, and we've got these mitigating factors. We're always looking for mitigating factors. Public information, that their primary goal is to make sure that the public, cooperators, the host agencies that we're working for understand what we have, what we're doing with the fire, what's happening with the fire. Another critical function is our liaison officer. We generally have at least one, if not several, liaison officers, and their job is really to make sure that we're not missing critical information with whether it be the host agencies or cooperating agencies. It might be state, local, city government. It might be a utility company. It might be a large industrial landowner, or a group of private ranches, where we want to make sure that we've got good communication so that we're getting the best local information to the incident management team. And then the final piece, it's our human resource specialist position. As you can imagine, we gather anywhere from several hundred to thousands of people together in close proximity that may or may not have worked together with each other in oftentimes stressful situations, and sometimes folks don't act or behave in the best manner, and we're committed, as incident management organizations, to make sure that people are are treated with respect, not discriminated against, and that we can focus on the job at hand.